strong.
What's up, J2R family? We're back again. I'm Johnny.
I'm Jeremiah.
And today we are checking out Shinedown Daylight.
But before it's maybe not part of J2R family, or it's your first time on our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon. So this will be our first reaction to Shinedown on our channel here. This was actually given to us by a patron named Sam. Thank you so much. She joined our Patreon and, just gave us this to do. So we're going to check it out today. She was also a part of our live that we had last week, which we're going to do a lot more of those. So we'll be doing more live reactions. We'll actually give you guys a time when we're going to do it. That way you guys can join us because we had a great time doing it as well.
Hell yeah.
But this is Shinedown with Daylight.
I'm thinking maybe it's about like, what I'm saying, the daylight.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That was really good.
Obviously, like, there's only like so much stuff you can do, like during like the daylight. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just like having to do so much like during the day, and when that daylight like runs out or whatever, you're just kind of like fucked. Like everything's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess like not in order in a sense, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
No, I got you. So I'm thinking it's gonna be being called Daylight. It's more like that's what you're searching for is the daylight. Because if you're like in a dark world or if you're not in a good place, you're kind of it's dark there. Your world is dark if everything's not right. So you're searching for that daylight. You're searching for the good times. You're searching for the good stuff to happen.
Sounds pretty good. Or maybe it's like a significant other is like their daylight. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good possibility.
Like their light at the end of the tunnel, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But no, we can see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
I was diagnosed with a fear of getting too close. Had to tell the ones I love I was on the ropes. I'm not the only one whose life's been pulled apart. Spending 1 year and 3 months in the dark.
Yeah.
So here we are, all dressed to kill. Where should we go? Into the wild again to face the great unknown and have the midnight conversations you and I postpone. You saved my life, not once but twice. You keep me free from falling. You saved my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight.
Oh my God, bro! I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was deep as fuck.
Yeah.
My goodness. Not to mention, oh my God, his voice. His voice sounds fucking amazing. He has like that soul in his voice too. You know what I'm saying? He has like that, almost like that older type like voice. You know what I'm saying?
That old soul. Yeah.
But that sounded fucking good as hell. I'm like, fuck. I'm just sitting there. I'm not even nodding my head, and I'm just listening. I'm like, man, this man can sing.
Yeah, he sounded really good.
That man can sing.
Don't feel like talking. You make sure I always see the daylight. It's amazing what the hard times can reveal. Like who shows up, who walks away, and who's for real. So take me on, I'll take the wheel, and we can both outrun the past. We will always live forever if we don't look back. You saved my life, not once but twice. You keep me free from falling.
Man, this chorus is
Saved
hard.
my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight.
I'm almost like thinking if this is like religious too.
Yeah, it is.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
100%.
That's what it really seems like. It really seems like just like straight religious. It sounds good as heck though. It really does.
It's amazing what the hard times can reveal. Like who shows up, who walks away, and who's for real. It's amazing what the hard times can reveal. Like who shows up, who walks away, and who's for real. Who shows up, who walks away, and who's for real. You saved my life, not once but twice. You keep me free from falling. You saved my life, make it all alright. When I don't feel like talking, you make sure I always see the daylight.
Man, that was a deep song right there.
Yeah, it's definitely an emotional song.
That was a deep song, man. It really was. I know he must have really went through some troubles or whatever the case might have been, but obviously he made it through. You know what I mean? And this is just an amazing song. It really, really was. I thought it was definitely very inspirational too, for sure. Very just like deep, just in general. I really like the lyric video, how it was shot and everything. I thought it was really cool, especially when it said like you make sure I always see the daylight. The daylight kind of pops up. I thought that was really cool, or the sun, I guess you could say. I thought that was amazing. But his voice sounded amazing. It really did. He has like that just that soul in his voice, and it just sounded really, really good. I really like how when it got to the chorus too as well, how it kind of slowed down, and like just the way he would like say certain words and everything, it just sounded really good the way it went and everything. That's got to be hard too as well, to like sit there and be like singing like a little bit faster, how the beat kind of slows down and everything, and then for you to sit there and slow it down and be perfectly in sync.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
But amazing song, man. That was beautiful. It really, really was. I really enjoyed it a lot. And sorry for cursing. You know what I'm saying? If I knew this was like a religious type song, I probably wouldn't have cursed as much, but we'll probably cut that out. But what do you think, John?
Yeah, no, that was definitely a great song. Very, very like, down to earth and very like emotional. But at the same time, the lyrics are fantastic by how he put everything. But his voice is just amazing. Like Jeremiah said, he has that like old type soul voice, just like very soulful, and it's like very soothing at the same time. Kind of like makes you like understand what he's saying. So it was very amazing. Thank you, Sam, so much for that. I definitely enjoyed that. I thought it was awesome.
Definitely. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not part of J Tour family, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.